Everyone, I'm T-Junkie, and welcome back to part 23. As discussed in the previous video, we're going to be doing the scoring system. So we're going to load up the HUD script, and over here we've got the health, we've got the ammo, and I ideally want a scoring now. So the score I want to have on the top right of the screen, up here, so you can see the score at all times. So there's a couple of ways I can actually do this. I think I'm actually going to do it the way I'm thinking of doing it, because we could create another window and have everything in the window and blah de blah 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 that way, or we could do a GUI box, and then the title of the box, the size of it, be the score. Just thinking about that. No, I think in the grand scheme of things, I'll do it as a window. Yeah, so this is the ammo display. So we do a private const int underscore score display ID equals 2, and private rect underscore score window rect equals a new rect. We've done so many windows now, I think everybody should be fluent in this by now. Why do I want the score thing? To be honest, it doesn't actually need to be massive. So I guess 400. Yeah. Yeah, 400 should be alright, the amount of pixels. So if I say 410, because I want 10 away from the side. Then I want to do 10 from the top. I want to do this 400 wide. And I want to do this 32 high, because I believe that's all I need on the size wise. Oh, I can always check that in a minute. Now in the GUI, here we go. Underscore score window rect equals a GUI dot window underscore score win display ID underscore score window rect score display. Don't want a name for it, and I'm going to say window background. And then I can just use, I'm going to copy the display ID, because when you create a new thing usually it doesn't all work. I want to keep these at the bottom, so I'm going to put in here public void score display. Then I'll do int score display ID. Now if I go into the game and test that out quickly. Yeah, that should be big enough. I mean that's quite big, but I mean for my thing, I'm gonna have the name. So what I'll do now is in this here, I'm just gonna say GUI.label is a new rect 10. It's 32, isn't it? And 25 normal. Oh, why do I have to deal with odd numbers? 3.5 F. I'll do this 50 wide and 25 high. And it's name score. There we go. Now if that's correct, that should be semi-centered right now. There you go, score. Yeah, that is way too big. I'm definitely way too big on that. 400, we could at least knock that off by 200, I believe. Maybe only knock 100 off of it. And that should be enough, right? Now what I want to do is I want to create another private variable. I'd underneath the health stuff. Private int score player score equals 0 to begin with. Now what we're going to do is, where are you? A small health pickup. Oh, there we are. I'll do a GUI dot label. There's a new rect. See, this is 50, so that's 60. So I want to do this 70 from the left. 3.5F from the top. Because it's taking up 17, it's 300 wide. I'm going to got 230 left to play with. Take 10 from the right, so it's 220 I've got to play with. 25. And this will be empty parentheses plus and then the score, player score. The reason you need this is because it needs at least a string in there. So if you put an empty string, then you say plus and then an int, it lets you put this in the GUI label. If I save that off, go back into here, and my score is 0. Now what I will do is in coin collector I'm going to scroll all the way down to the health pickups because I figured that on mine as well. So what I'll do in here, as I say, underscore current player score, sorry, plus equals, and for picking up health I'll give you 5 points. That's a small health. So I can just copy this and then put it in each of these and then dictate how much score each of these actually gives you when you pick them up. So I could say large health is 10, small armor I'm going to say it's 15, medium armor is 20, and this will be 25 points. You can dictate what scoring you want really. This is just a test of the HUD to make sure the score is actually accumulating. So I've got full health at the moment, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find, actually I'm going to take away loads of my health, though I can get the maximum amount of points. There we go. If I go over here, let's see if my score increases. Yep, I got 5 points for that. I've now got 15, now I got 30, 50, and then this should bring it to 75, and it does. So the score is adding up. So that's good, I've got a score that's adding up now. So when we do the coin pickups and item pickup with different items, we'll be adding more in here, more of these. So pick up a coin, it gives you 100 points, you know. I don't want to give people an amazing amount of points for picking up health and armor. More collectibles and stuff, I'll be giving more points for that. Now that's been a quick tutorial. We've got to play a score. In the next tutorial, like I've touched on in the previous tutorial, the tutorial that will be coming Monday, we'll be adding we'll be adding a change script. So basically what we're doing is we're adding all the saving and everything for every last thing here. So our current health, our current armor, our current ammo, our current score, our player score, all of this will save when we change level. So before Monday, might be a good idea to make a second level, call it level 02, or give it a name that you so desire, because we're going to need a level to change into. Anyway, I'll be teaching you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.